The interception late in the game, just what did you see? How did you make that play?
My coach, he had us really well prepared. A lot of vertical games to end the game off, and he kept telling me keep looking into the receiver, the back shoulder coming, and I just seen the way he was pressing vertical, and I just turned into the back shoulder, and the ball was right there.
What does it mean to you to make that play to give this team such a big win against Georgia?
It's a dream. It really don't feel real. It's anything you can ask for.
And what does it say about your team, your defense, to make the stops needed? They were coming at y'all hard, but you answered every time. What does it say about this group and moving forward?
It says we just have great leadership. We have a lot of older guys, Kai, Keon, D-Law, everybody. A lot of older guys that keep us level-headed. They make plays, they set the tone, and that's what keeps our energy up.
Zabien, that embrace you that Coach Leg was as you guys were going off the field, what was the message there, and what did that mean to you?
Me and Coach Mo, we got really tight over this summer and spring, and that's really just my guy. He just want the best for me. He's proud of me, so to see me fulfilling what he know I can do, it just brought a lot of emotion out.
There was a big play there early where you were guarding the guy. He ended up dropping the deep ball, but could have been a big play for Georgia. How'd you kind of just keep your composure throughout the rest of the game and settle in, obviously eventually make the play of the game there at the end?
We have a lot of great guys on offense, our own offense, so just practicing every day, going to battle with those guys, it really just prepared me, not going every play in practice or the game, so just keeping a level mindset throughout practice and the game will keep me prepared.
You mentioned some of the older guys as well being leaders for you. How'd they kind of prepare you for a game like this? I know some of them had a lot of big game experience. What were they kind of telling you beforehand?
Pretty much before every game, they tell me, you the young guy on the field, they coming at you, so that's the mindset I have and just embracing it.
They converted a lot of fourth downs in the second half, including 3 on 1 touchdown drive. What was the key for y'all keeping your composure and just staying in the game?
Back to our leaders on the field, they've been through pretty much every situation you could go through. So, we just come to the sideline, we making our adjustments. They letting us know what we got to do better and just keeping everybody level-headed and ready to go.
It feels like we always hear, from guys, these are the kinds of games you dream of as a recruit. This is why you come to Bama. To do it in your freshman year and to experience something like this, just how does it feel kind of immediately afterward to be a part of this game and be such a big part of it?
I can't describe it. It feels like a dream, like for real. Like I can't even. I know I made the play, but I can't remember the details of it. It's just it's just a dream for real.
What do you
remember? Making a play, everybody celebrating, getting off the field.
What was the post-game celebration like in the locker room?
It was just everybody just happy. We know that we could have put more out there, but at the end of the day, we got the job done. That's what matters.
Fellow number 2 on offense, Ryan Williams. He's been making plays all season long, but obviously that's an 85-yard bomb. How did it feel to see him make a play like that? How'd you celebrate with him afterwards?
Hey, that's my twin for real, man. I actually, when the play happened, I took a knee. I couldn't even believe what was going on. It was just like, that boy magic. He magic.
Are you two close? Are you and Ryan close?
Yeah, I would say, our class is real close that came in together. We got a lot of talent in our class, and we try our best to stay bonded, having dinners and hanging out outside the facility. And yeah.
Jamie, I just said that you all just played NCAA yesterday. And you had the game-winning pick.
Yeah.
And he told you this morning that you were going to have a game-winning pick. Your thoughts on just, continuing the bomb that you all did? Obviously, a video game happening last night.
Yeah. I forgot about that. That's crazy. I did forget about that, but it's just a blessing. That's really all I can say.
What was the locker room like afterwards?
The locker room, it was just emotional. Everybody just hype. Everybody just enjoying the moment.
I saw you had a moment with Kane afterwards on the field walking off. Just what did he tell you, or if you can share?
Coach Womack, he just told me he's proud of me. We have a lot of good connection. So the staff is really involved in our progressiveness, and we just locked in. Everybody locked in.
I know you're talking about the leaders keeping everybody level-headed on the sidelines during the game. I'm sure they probably gave you a heads up of what to expect coming in tonight. Now that you played 4 quarters against a team like Georgia, did it match what they were telling you, or what were?
So you better be ready to. That's what I was.
What was the difference that you saw out of Georgia first half to second half?
I think it was us getting them off the field in the first half, and them prolonging the drives, the penalties. It just gave them life.
Zabien, I apologize if you were asked this before. Can you walk me through that final play, what the coverage was, and what was going through your mind once you came down with it?
Oh yeah, Coach Mo, he kept stressing his vertical game, back shoulder. This was coming, and earlier on, I turned away from the back shoulder, and I knew if I had the opportunity, I'm going to turn to the man, and the ball would be right there.
Is this why you came to Alabama to play in games like this on the national stage?
This is why I came to Alabama, yes sir.
Thanks so much.
What's your pregame song?
Lil Durk.
Lil Durk. Yeah. Any song in particular?
Not really. I like not for real. No.
Appreciate it.
Yes sir.
Ryan said you played NCAA last night.
Yeah.
With him, and you got a pick six or something.
I forgot, but yeah, he did say that. Yeah.
What tell me about the game? Like you were playing with him? Or?
Nah, I think he had the receivers at his house, and I think they was just playing Bama versus Georgia, and he came to me and like, you got the pick six from me last night, so you better show up tomorrow.
Oh, you weren't playing; they were playing, and he got you.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Can you walk us through that interception? I know you've talked about it probably previously.
I was saying earlier, it don't even feel real to me. Like, it just like, I don't even remember the play for real. I just, yeah.
Don't even remember it, huh?
I just know I was celebrating, I was happy, and yeah. I will watch the film later.
You were saying like earlier in the game there was a back shoulder and you turned the wrong way or something?
Just, I was saying that Coach Mo, he was stressing that you gonna get vertical pass game, that back shoulder is where they want the ball, and I had turned the wrong way earlier on in the game, and I knew I wasn't gonna make that mistake again.
You say that you obviously don't remember the play, but when it goes down, do you think this is like one of the best plays of your career that you will remember?
Middle school, high school? Actually, I forgot to say, that's what Coach Womack was saying earlier. He was saying plays like that you're going to remember for the rest of your life.
Thank you.
Is that what he told you, like right after the game there on the field?
When we had our conversation going into the tunnel, yes, sir.
After the game, I'm going to tell you that too.
Yes, sir.
So Ryan was talking about this, so much new, Coach DeBoer's new, you're a new player, Ryan's a new player, and yet this is the same old Bama. You guys seem to win these games, the biggest games. How cool is it?
I mean, it's a blessing for real. We had so many guys come back from last year, and they know what the Bama standard is. And the whole spring and summer, they preached that. We kept the culture alive, and I think that having a new staff, it forced everybody to really bond together and build more connections. So that's really what it came down to, the culture.
Last 2 questions, guys.
Is this the most exciting game you've ever played in?
Definitely, yes, sir.
How stressed were you going into that final drive?
I feel like it's you shouldn't be stressed going into big games, big drives, big series. If you know you trust your technique, you trust your training, you just rely on your training.
When you think about, it seems like K-Monix is kind of this swarm mentality, always around the ball. Is that something that you thought about, like especially when Georgia started to fight back? Like how impactful has kind of this swarm mentality of constantly being around the ball, constantly getting takeaways, preaching that? How impactful has that been in terms of your approach in a game like that?
Like I said just right now, it come back to relying on our training. And we preach swarm D every single day. We work takeaway circuits every day before practice. And at the end of the day, we know if we want to win the game, we gotta turn the ball over.
What does that mean? How would you, I guess, preach or define a swarm defense? Where can one explain?
Swarm mentality. It's just, I feel like it's a name within itself. It kind of explains itself. You swarm around the ball, you make plays.